authorities in Ashanti region are asking school authorities to follow laid down protocols in the management of COVID-19 in schools. It comes as KNUST Senior High School students accused their teachers of abandoning a final year sick colleague to die for fear of COVID-19. Angered by the development, the students were rampaging on campus and destroyed the school's head's car in the process. The Ghana Education Service has since interdicted the headmistress, Felicia Samuat Dankwa, Regional Director of Health, Dr. Emmanuel Tinkran, and he warns school authorities to intensify efforts to prevent spread of the virus in schools. He tells my colleague Ohim Interior of our health desk 2 schools have recorded COVID-19 cases in the region.
Have the health authorities working in partnership with Ghana Education Service to make sure that the children are kept in the schools and then they observe the protocols and guidelines. And if somebody is to get the infection even in the schools, all that we will say is that we will isolate that person and then the others will have to adhere strictly to the protocols and then the guidelines. So far in Ashanti region, 2 schools, we've had reports from 2 schools. But even that one, when we did the assessment, we realized that the samples were taken before they came to the school. So the results came while they were in the school. But fortunately for us, they had then spent their 2 weeks. So we assume that they've been discharged. So now we don't have any active case to talk about. Visiting some of the schools, we see that some of the children are becoming difficult. Because when they see the school authorities, then they put on the face mask. When they leave, then they remove them. But that is the challenge. We have to tell them why does they need to wear the face mask all the time when they are in the school. Because other than that, you don't know who has been exposed. Because now there's a lot of community spread. So if you don't adhere to the protocols, then it becomes a challenge. But I believe that maybe the school authorities can use the other means. If the numbers are few, you can use the prefects to control them so that the prefects are always with them. They can make sure that at least all the students adhere to the protocols and then the guidelines. The danger is that if the children don't adhere to the protocols and then the guidelines, and somebody is to get infected in the school, it's likely that that person can transmit it to the other children.
Joining me via Zoom is my colleague Ohim Interior of our health desk, who's been monitoring the situation. Ohim, what more can you tell us about the unrest at the KNUST Senior High School and the subsequent arrest?
Thank you, Aisha. For now, calm has returned to the campus of the KNUST Senior High School following the police presence. But the Regional Police Command announced that it will be withdrawing men from the campus, but maintain a skeletal force on campus to maintain law and order. That has been done. The calm follows a meeting between the Regional Education Director, Mary, also a child, and the student body of the KNUST Senior High School earlier today. And according to the indication that I got from the meeting, the students were satisfied with the assurances given by the school authorities, the education authorities, to the effect that they will attend to all issues that were mentioned by the students. But since yesterday, when the students went on rampage, they accused the school authorities, especially the teachers, for looking on unconcerned as one of their colleagues struggled to death. And they say this disease, who was formerly a day student, was admitted into boarding following government directive. He actually came to campus with a medical report indicating that he was an ulcer patient. So it's something that the school authorities were, addressed with. They knew, so they expected school authorities to handle the matter properly. But for what happened, they were angered by the developments, leading them to, go on rampage, destroying a Kia Picanto, a vehicle with registration AS 1127-20, believed to be belonging to the headmistress of the school. But information I have picked from the Regional Education Directorate is that they can't make any pronouncement on the matter, since the directive to indict the headmistress came from the national office. But they have assured that come tomorrow, the school authorities, the school will begin classes. So classes are scheduled to resume tomorrow once a camp has returned to campus.
Earlier, the Ghana Education Service said it was investigating the matter and that would sanction students who took part in the disturbances. Has such thing happened yet?
For now, that is yet to happen because the immediate task of the police, for instance, was to maintain calm on campus, as they sent a route control police to maintain calm on campus. Even as at the time were coming to press, the police officers were still there with route control vehicles, stationed on campus to ensure that students live up to expectation to remain calm. But I must say, yes, and no, as of now, I haven't picked information that anybody has been picked because according to police, it will be too early for them, but still they are investigating the matter. The Deputy Regional Police Commander, DCOP David Ajimanajem, who led the police officers on campus, assure that police will do everything possible to maintain calm and also to investigate the issue of criminality involved in the rampage. But now, I must say, it is too early yet. That's what police say.
That is my colleague Oheming Teria of our health desk reporting from the KNUST campus where he's been monitoring events. So